Hi, this is Olga from WholesaleUSAdresses.com. Arbitrage is the process of purchasing a commodity that is priced lower in one market than at the market which you will be selling it at. For example, let's say that in New York designer dresses are wholesaled at $25 each, and the wholesale price of those same dresses is $50 in South Africa. The opportunity for arbitrage exists in these situations since you can purchase the wholesale dresses in New York at $25 each, and you can wholesale them for up to $50 each in South Africa. The same concept applies in retail arbitrage and can be done online as well. As a matter of fact, when retailers come from as far as Africa, the Caribbean, and the Middle East to my Closeout warehouse, they are practicing a form of wholesale retail arbitrage. They are purchasing merchandise at a lower wholesale price than they could in their own markets, assuming the products are even available from local wholesalers in their countries, and then reselling the merchandise at a higher price in their respective markets. Often, you can even conduct arbitrage in the same market due to the inherent characteristic of the market. For example, a market might not provide all participants with equal access, either due to financial barriers or due to inherent issues, such as the layout or composition of the market. A local wholesaler might be selling wholesale products exclusively to a few retailers and will not sell his products to another retailer. If a retailer finds another wholesale source for those products at a lower price, he can in effect set up an arbitrage business model. eBay, the gigant online auction marketplace, is an excellent place to explore arbitrage. For starters, sellers that are willing to pay for premium options have an advantage over sellers that do not or cannot. In other words, there will be sellers getting more attention for the same items than of the offer sellers will be getting. That lack of attention can mean that certain sellers will be selling the same items for less than other sellers will be. Your goal will be to explore eBay for opportunities to purchase merchandise, which you can then resell right back on eBay at a higher price. You might decide to purchase merchandise on eBay and sell it elsewhere, but for now, let's focus on why you can purchase merchandise at one price and then resell it on the auction platform for a higher price. Reason number one. As I mentioned earlier, eBay gives sellers paid options to promote their items, which means that two sellers that are selling the same Calvin Klein dresses will not necessarily receive the same number of views for their auctions. The seller that uses one of the paid promotion options can get more views and a higher sales price for his auctions as compared to the seller that only used the basic listing and auction options. You might be able to buy the same Calvin Klein dresses that regularly go for $60 on eBay for only $40 from the seller that did not promote your auction listing. You could in theory purchase the Calvin Klein dresses for $40, promote the listing, and then resell it through an eBay auction for $60. $20 is a decent percent, especially if you do a few hundred auctions a month. There will be extra fees associated with the enhanced listing and marketing options, but you should still be able to come out ahead if your gross profit is big enough. Reason number two. A seller might not describe her items in an attractive way. If you purchase her item and then put up a beautiful worded auction description, you might be able to get a lot more for those items. For example, a seller puts up an auction for a woman's suit and simply calls it an office suit. People that are looking for a suit might not even see the listing, and even if they do, there is no compelling reason for them to be interested in. There is a good chance that the listing will attract few, if any, bidders. If you were to bid a very low price and then win the auction, you could turn around at least the woman's suit with the beautiful worded descriptions. Instead of just calling it an office suit, you can call it an elegant and sophisticated high quality suit for professional women. A great description can catch the attention of shoppers and end up encouraging them to bid a high amount for the suit. Reason number 3. The listing lacks the right keywords that could get it more attention from shoppers. Let's say there's a brand name woman's suit up for auction, but the seller forget to mention that it's a Casper suit. The auction will realistically be overlooked by those who are searching specially for Casper suits. You can purchase this suit, then write a description that includes the relevant and important keywords that were missing in the prior auction description. For auction listing can now attract the attention of shoppers that are especially looking for Casper suits. Reason number 4. The quantity in the lot is too large for most people. Have you ever seen an auction for an item you were interested in, but the quantity was more than you could possibly use? I used to look for auctions of comic books collections on eBay. I would see lots with comic books that were really desirable by the standards of collectors. But often the auctions received few or no bids. I believe that while collectors wanted those comics books, they just weren't in a position to purchase lots that contained thousands of comic books. A savvy arbitrage could have purchased those lots and then broken them down into smaller lots which he could then list on eBay. Since collectors might be more willing to purchase a lot of 100 comic books versus a lot of 10,000 comic books, the arbitrager should be able to get a higher price per comic for the smaller lots than she paid per comic when she purchased the large comic book lot. Reason number 5. The quality of photographs used for the auctions were not great, to say the least. I sometimes see an item on eBay that I might be interested in, but when I see the picture of the item, I simply change my mind. I probably should know better, but it's hard to consider an item seriously when the picture is not clear or professional looking. The opportunity for the arbitrager would be to purchase an item that has received no bids due to a low quality picture. Then take professional looking pictures and use them when he released the item on eBay. Since eBay is an evolving marketplace, you might discover new opportunities for buying low and selling high as you explore the site. Remember, the key to success often comes down to putting in that extra effort. Please visit our wholesale warehouse in New York.